Good day, pupils. We are in the second quarter of this school year. So here is the week 1 or the first week of second quarter. Before we proceed to our lesson, let us answer the following questions under what am I good at. So you're going to answer this based on your prior knowledge. So each question has 5 seconds time allotment. So let me read the directions first. Express the ratio of the following items below. Write the letter which corresponds to your answer. Number 1. Laid by 6 ducks. Eggs to ducks. Timer starts now. And the answer in number 1 is letter D, 4:3. Number 2, 4 cooked balut to 2 guests. Guests to balut. Timer starts now. And the answer in number 2 is letter D, 1:2. Number 3, 24 girls to 18 boys. Boys to girls. Timer starts now. And the answer in number 3 is letter D, 3:4. Number 4, 3 cups of sugar for every 5 cups of flour. Sugar to flour. And the answer is letter B. 3:5. Number 5, 6 books for every pupil. Pupil to books. Timer starts now. And the answer in number 5 is letter B, 1:6. Number 6, which of the following is a proportion? Timer starts now. And the answer in number 6 is letter D, 4:2 is equal to 10:5. Number 7, write the proportion of the given figures. Timer starts now. And the answer is letter B, 1:3 is equal to 2:6. Number 8, in a camping, each Girl Scout will be given 4 hot dogs. If there are 5 Girl Scouts, 20 hot dogs will be cooked. Write the proportion. Timer starts now. And the answer in number 8 is letter C. 1:4 is equal to 5:20. Number 9. If 9 is compared to 6 is as the same as 3 compared to 2, how will you write this in a proportion? Timer starts now. And the answer in number 9 is letter D. 9:6 is equal to 3:2. And last question, number 10. Complete the sentence. 10 books is to 5 pupils as blank books is to 15 pupils. Timer starts now. And the answer in number 10 is letter A, 30. Now, let us start the lesson with the problem opener under What Will I Do? Activity 1. In your family of 13 members, there are 5 adults and 8 children. Show the relationship of the number of adults to the number of children or vice versa. Activity 2. In Mrs. De La Rosa's grade 6 math class, there are 21 girls and 18 boys. Compare the number of girls to the number of boys and vice versa. Activity 3. If during weekends, Zenny helps her mother sell buko juice, for every buko, Zenny adds 4 liters of water. How many liters of water does she need for 3 bukos so that the taste will be the same? Since meron na kayong idea sa lesson natin today, dahil sa sinagutan niyong mga katanungan sa What Am I Good At, let us analyze and answer the following activity. Again, activity 1. In your family of 13 members, there are 5 adults and 8 children. Show the relationship of the number of adults to the number of children or vice versa. So, pwede natin itong sagutan using a table. So, as you can see, meron tayong comparison in word, in column, and in fraction. So, why comparison? Because the problem is asking to show the relationship. So, we will compare the number of adults to the number of children by counting part to part, or number of adults to the total number of person part to total, and vice versa. So, sa comparison, maaaring part to part. So, yun na nga yung adults to children or children to adults. Pwede rin part to total. Yun yung adults to the total number of family members, or children to the total of family members. So, unahin natin yung unang part to part, which is adults to children, dahil yun yung unang tanong sa ating activity. So, dito, sa susunod na mga column, meron tayong in word, in column, and in fraction. So, ano ba ang natatandaan nyo kapag merong in word, in column, or in fraction? Ibig sabihin, ito ay ratio. So, ano ba ang ratio? So, the concept of ratio is used to compare two or more quantities. So, ibig sabihin, kino-compare yung bilang. Okay? Yung bilang sa problem. So, order of terms in ratio must correspond to the order of objects being compared. So, kung ano yung una na banggit sa problem, yun yung mauuna. The comparison of each term can be part to part or part to total. Expressed in 3 forms: in word, in column, and in fraction. And that is ratio. So, unahin natin yung in word. So, gagamitan natin yan ng phrase na is to. So, kung ang tinatanong or unang i-compare natin is adults to children, ilan ba yung adults dito sa activity 1? So, ang bilang ng adults ay 5 at ang bilang ng children ay 8. So, kapag ginamitan natin yan ng in word, ang sagot ay 5 is to 8. Sa in column naman, gagamitan natin siya ng symbol na colon. Pero ang colon na yan ay binabasa as is to. Kaya ang sagot, 5 is to 8. Pero in colon form. Siyempre, in fraction, familiar na kayo sa fraction dahil ito ang una nating aralin. So, in fraction, 5 over 8 or 5/8. So, yan yung unang comparison, which is adults to children. Paano naman kapag children to adults? Kasi nga sabi dito, vice versa. So, babalik na rin lang natin. Children to adult. So, ganun pa rin. In word, gagamitan natin ng phrase na is to, which is 8:5. In colon, gagamitin natin ng colon symbol, pero read as 8:5. And in fraction, 8/5 or 8/5. And then last, part to total, pwedeng adults to the number of family members or pwede ring children to the number of family members. So, let us try adults to the number of family members. So, in word, ilan ba yung adults? 5. Ilan yung family members? 13. So, the answer is 5:13. In colon, gagamitan ng colon, which is 5:13. And in fraction, the answer is 5/13 or 5/13. Activity 2. In Mrs. De La Rosa's grade 6 math class, there are 21 girls and 18 boys. Compare the number of girls to the number of boys and vice versa. So, katulad lang din ng ginawa natin sa Activity 1, gagawa lang din tayo ng table of comparison. At sabi nga sa ratio can be expressed in 3 forms. In word, in colon, and in fraction. So, ang una nating i-compare ay yung number of girls to the number of boys. So, ito ay part to part. Susunod nating i-compare is part to part also, which is boys to girls. Since sabi dito ay vice versa. And itry din natin i-compare ang part to total. Pwedeng number of girls to the total number of pupils ni Mrs. De La Rosa, or pwede rin boys to the total number of pupils ni Mrs. De La Rosa. So, unahin natin yung part to part, which is the number of girls to the number of boys. So, in word, we have 21:18. In colon, 21:18 using the colon symbol. In fraction, 21/18. Bakit 21? Kasi ang bilang ng girls ay 21. Bakit 18? Kasi ang bilang ng boys ay 18. So, wag nating kalimutan na ang ratio is always reduced to its lowest term. So, kailangan i-reduce din or i-simplify din natin ang ratio if it is necessary. So, dito, sa case na to, 21:18 or 21/18, pwede pa natin siyang i-reduce. Gamitin natin yung fraction form, which is 21/18. So, ano ba ang GCF ni 21 at ni 18? So, ano ba ang GCF ni 21 at ni 18? And that is 3. So, i-divide natin ang ating numerator at denominator by 3. So, divide by 3. So, both numerator and denominator. So, 21 divided by 3 is 7. 18 divided by 3 is 6. So, the lowest term of 21/18 is 7/6. So, now, 21:18 is also 7:6. In colon, 21:18 is also 7:6 using colon form or colon symbol. In fraction, 21/18 is also 7/6. Now, let us move to part, which is boys to girls. So, ilan ang bilang ng boys? 18. Ilan ang bilang ng girls? 21. So, in word, it is 18 is to 21. And the lowest term is 6 is to 7. In colon, 18 is to 21. Of course, the lowest term, 6 is to 7. In fraction, 18 over 21. And in lowest term, it is 6 over 7. So, kung mapapansin nyo, binaliktad lang natin yung 7 at 6. Kasi nga, vice versa. So, babaliktarin lang natin yung form ni boys to girls or ni girls to boys. Next is part to total. So, gawin natin is girls to class. Ibig sabihin, total number of pupils ni Mrs. De La Rosa. And in word, it is 21 is to 39. So, as you can see, 21 and 39 has a GCF. So, ibig sabihin, ilo-lowest term din natin si 21 is to 39. So, 21 over 39. So, ano ba ang GCF ni 21 at ni 39? And that is 3. So, divide natin both the numerator and denominator by 3. So, 21 divided by 3 is 7. 39 divided by 3 is 13. So, ngayon, ang lowest term ni 21 over 39 ay 7 over 13. That is 7 is to 13. In colon, 21 is to 39 or 7 is to 13. In fraction, 21 over 39 or 7 over 13. Last activity, activity 3. If during weekend, Zenny helps her mother sell buko juice, for every buko, Zenny adds 4 liters of water. How many liters of water does she need for 3 buko so that the taste will be the same? So, ang tinatanong, ilang litro ng tubig ang i-add ni Zenny sa 3 buko para ang maging taste o lasa ng buko ay same doon sa 1 buko with 4 liters of water. So, form muna tayo ng ratio, which is 1 buko is to 4 liters of water. So, that is the ratio. Sa second naman, which is in every 3 bukos, ilan kayang liters of water ang idadagdag ni Zenny? Sabi nga natin, 1 buko is to 4 liters of water. Another buko is another 4 liters of water. And for the third buko, there's another 4 liters of water. So, ngayon, ang ratio is 3 bukos is to ilang litro ng tubig? So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So, ibig sabihin, the ratio is 3 is to 12. Pero, ang tinatanong ay magiging the same ba yung lasa nung buko juice kapag 3 buko at 12 liters of water? So, dyan papasok ang proportion. So, when we say proportion, it says the 2 ratios or fractions are equal. So, it is the equality of 2 ratios. At yung proportion ay may part. So, dito muna tayo sa fraction form, which is A is to B, or A over B is equal to C over D. So, as you can see, merong cross na na-form. So, yung red, that is the extremes. At yung blue, yun yung means. So, in column form, ganun din. A is to B and C is to D. Yung A and B, which is nasa outer part, is the extremes. Yung B and C, which is nasa inner part, that is means. So, magpo-form lang tayo ng equality ng 2 ratio. And that is proportion. So, balikan natin yung katanungan na magiging the same ba ang last kapag meron tayong 1:4 and 3:12. So, form tayo ng proportion. So, mag-form tayo ng ratio which is 1 buko is to 4 liters of water equals 3 bukos is to 12 liters of water. So, pwede rin nating isulat as 1/4 is equal to 3/12. So, para malaman natin kung equal ba ang dalawang ratio na to, gagamitan natin ito ng cross multiplication. So, cross multiply lang natin si extreme at si means. So, ibig sabihin, i-multiply natin si 1 and 12, and then si 3 and 4. So, unahin natin i-multiply si 1 and 12. So, 1 times 12 is equal to 12. Write the equal sign. 3 times 4 is equal to 12. So, ibig sabihin, 1:4 is equal to 3:12. Ibig sabihin, the taste of 1 buko is to 4 liters of water will be the same to the 3 bukos is to 12 liters of water. So, kapag hindi ito nag-equal, yung 12 at yung 12, kapag hindi yan equal, ibig sabihin, hindi the same yung taste ng buko juice. And, it means, hindi ito proportion. Tandaan, proportion is the equality of 2 ratio. So again, the concept of ratio is used to compare 2 or more quantities. Order of the terms in a ratio must correspond to the order of objects being compared. The comparison of each term can be part to part or part to total, and expressed in 3 forms: in word, in column, and in fraction. And don't forget that ratio is always reduced into lowest term. And last, proportion says that 2 ratios or fractions are equal. So the parts are means and extremes. Always remember, the only way to learn mathematics is to do mathematics.